In this video, we're going to look at range. So why is range used? It's not like averages. Averages are to measure other things. Range is to measure consistency. So they're completely separate. At school, they teach them together, but actually they're two separate things. Average gives you the average of something, and range gives you the consistency of something. So, our numbers, 10, 20, 30 and 40. It's going to be the lowest number, take away the highest number. So that gives you a range of 40, but it doesn't give you what range means. It just is the highest minus the lowest. Let's look at what range means. So, someone steps up to a dartboard, throws 20 3 times. So they've got 20, 20 and 20. What's the highest number? 20. What's the lowest number? Also 20. So now you've got the highest, take away the lowest to get the range, which is 0. 0 is the lowest range you can get, which means that it's consistent. And visually, if you take the numbers away and just look at that consistent throwing, visually you would say that's consistent. Then you do the maths and you can back it up with the numbers. So if you're having trouble remembering the range, try remembering a dartboard. Let's have a look at something that is inconsistent. So our first dart goes in the triple 20, our next dart goes in the 2, and our next dart goes in the 11. So we've got 3 numbers, 62 and 11. Put the range into highest take away the lowest. 60 take away 2 equals 58. Big range compared to the last one. The range on the last one was 0, which meant it was consistent. This one was 60 minus 2, meaning it's 58, which is very inconsistent. Now, if you just visually look at it without the numbers, you can see that their throwing is all over the place, completely inconsistent. Is it backed up by the numbers? Yes, because it's a large range, so it's measuring the consistency. There's one more thing that range measures, and that's how far apart something is. So, for example, let's say 2 people go to a restaurant and order a pineapple pizza. Person A at one end says, no, look, pineapple doesn't belong on pizza, I'm going to give it a 1 out of 10. The other person says, absolutely, Hawaiian's the best thing ever, it's a 10 out of 10 for me. How does that look with range? Well, we know they're disagreeing, you can see that. How does that play out with the numbers? Well, one person gave it a 1 out of 10, the other person gave it a 10 out of 10. Highest take away the lowest equals 9. It shows the big gap in numbers. The numbers we started with was 1 and 10. The gap between them is 9. It's a large range. So it's showing that the data or the people that said the pineapple pizza is 1 out of 10 and the other person said it's 10 out of 10, they don't agree at all. So it shows the gap in number, which is also an inconsistent opinion. So it does show consistency, but just a slightly different version. But overall, range measures consistency.